While you may think this bartender in Schlock was merely a local actor, in reality, he's Robert Collins, winner of 3 Emmy Awards for cinematography, including one for the pilot of Miami Vice. Among his career accomplishments, Collins shot the Monkees on Tour, Laugh-In, Dinosaurs, and the aerial footage in James Bond's Octopussy. How did Collins become the director of photography in John Landis' Schlock? Let's ask.
George Folsey, who was the producer of the project, and I were business partners for many years, and editing partners before that at ABC Television. We got to be good friends and started a business together after ABC, and did a lot of different projects together. But we were good friends, and he had moved on to producing feature films. He came to me and said, you know, would you guys be interested in providing the cameraman, the camera services, and below the line crew and equipment for the show for a flat fee, which he said, we don't have much money, but this is how much I do have. And it was something we could do. John was a 19-year-old kid, you know, that had a lot of spunk, a lot of ideas, a lot of energy, and a lot of everything. And so it was interesting. I mean, I was a kind of a veteran even then, you know, and John was a young punk, you know, that would just, you know, come up and trying to get his start, and had, you know, come a long way. And he'd met George. George and Jim were just both great guys, and John was really lucky to find them as a person to produce his first film. It got him started really well, I think. And George, you know, and I both participated in the beginning of his next movie, Kentucky Fried Movie. Funny to watch him get into makeup in the morning, which took a couple hours. He would work, you know, all day long in this rubber suit, and when he wasn't acting, he would direct, and he'd just leave the suit on. And once in a while, he would even leave the face on, and so it was really weird to talk to an ape and, you know, feel like it was pretty natural. Rick Baker was great. He was young too. He was only 19 or 20. He did a great job. I mean, the head was magnificent on this creature. Even, like you say, later when I did Urban Gorilla, you know, and got a chance to photograph real gorillas, I could see, again, appreciate Rick's work. You know, he did a great job on even that early model. I mean, and he's done 2 or 3 since. When I was asked to be the bartender, John helped prepare me by telling me that he wanted my hair to look messy, and I had a beard, I think, at the time, and he wanted it to look, you know, have a character feel to it.
Hey, Slick, I was thinking I'd go down to Paul's for a drink. You want to stay here and play the piano, or you want to go with me?
And he put bacon grease in it, and so it got real stringy and stuck together, and he pulled a little bit down over my eyebrows as like I was really a greasy chef type character, which I really probably looked like. Yeah. All the kids are in it, different places. Yeah, Kevin is the boy that's lying like spread eagle across the merry-go-round, and it's spinning around. He was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, I think. And Stephen was in the pile there somewhere too. Kevin was also the body in the body bag. Kevin also was the baseball player who defied Schlock in the baseball field, and with that gesture, and taught Schlock that gesture, actually. Dana, yeah, Dana's the little duck girl, you'd call her, I guess. She was real small and real skittish, about 6 or 7 years old, I guess, and a little skittish about this, you know, guy in a suit like that. I mean, she'd never seen a full-size creature of anything like that, especially up close, and so she was a little spooked by him at first, but they finally got along and got the shot. It was 104 14 degrees, I think, several of the days that we shot. It was in a canyon, like Malibu Canyon in Los Angeles, near Los Angeles, which is sort of in the West Valley. And in the summertime, in August, I think, is when we were working, or early September. It gets to be 110 and no breeze, you know, and really hot and miserable. And we worked in those conditions. We worked, you know, till noon, and then we would take a break. And we had a little, some sort of a swim club or something that had been donated to us to use as offices or something, and it had a swimming pool. So we would jump in the swimming pool every day and cool off for an hour at lunchtime, and that made it civilized, you know. And then after work, we'd go back in. But we worked pretty long hours, and sometimes, you know, slept overnight there, you know, either in that facility or in our cars or vans or whatever. It was those, you know, people did that a lot in those days. I remember we were horribly always short of props and things. We'd had to, you know, stuff, you know, take things out of the, you know, whatever we had to use. And then that's, I think there's some time in there where this fruit bowl or something ends up in the oven for some reason. And that was just a situation where we're like, we need something to put in the oven. What do you have? Well, we have this fruit bowl. It was like, okay, fine. It was like, what? The fruit bowl? I mean, it didn't make any sense.
So what was the premiere like for Schlock?
Wow. I don't know that I remember it. I don't remember it.